Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Um, so I guess I just wanted to start this stream by just letting you guys know how I feel, what's going on as I go into this practice session. I was actually waffling back and forth over whether I was even going to show up today to practice. Yesterday I had a much better reason for not showing up to practice, and it's really because I legitimately had no time to stream. So yeah, yesterday was really packed, but it was a really fun day. Today though, because last night I did catch up on some sleep. The night before that, on Wednesday night, it was a really bad night of sleep. So I don't remember if I told you guys, but spiders can apparently trip your fire alarm. It has happened before, again in the middle of the night. It happened again on Wednesday night. So lost quite a bit of sleep trying to, we had to look up the manual for our fire alarm and stuff like that. We had to vacuum out the fire alarm. Sure enough, we found the spider. So that happened, and then I thought someone rang our doorbell at 6 a.m. So that ruined another sleep cycle. So I did sleep very well last night, but I think I'm still really tired from Wednesday night. So yeah, I kind of waffled back and forth over whether I was going to stream today. I did do some editing. I am starting to edit the vlog from last week. I think I was maybe a little bit I'm always like this. I always think I can finish more than I actually can. But I really wanted to get it out by the end of this week. I don't think that's happening. I think we'll be lucky if I can get it out by the end of next week. So I hope you guys don't mind. It is turning out to be a really cute vlog. But I am still trying to figure out which parts of it need a little bit of voiceover to explain a little bit of backstory or my background and how I know all these people in the vlog and stuff like that, because I realize that not everyone is maybe familiar with my very old videos. So there's lots of references to my videos from when I first started YouTubing. Carrie is in there, Paul is in there, us just being in the Chan Center is also in there. So the Chan Center is the venue at the performance venue at the University of British Columbia in Vancouver, BC. So yeah, there's a lot to kind of figure out how to make the whole thing cohesive. So I'm realizing that I'll be lucky if I can get it out by the end of next week. But yeah, so I am working on it. But yeah, I'm just extremely tired from the last couple of nights. I'm not young anymore, guys. I used to be able to have horrible nights like this and be fine, but you can't really do that starting in your 30s. It doesn't matter how healthy you are. If you get a bad night of sleep, you are just going to have a bad 3 or 4 days afterwards. It's just so bad. So anyway, that is what's on my mind, and that is where I'm at. This is my context that I am giving to you guys so that you know why I just am not very high energy today. I just want to let you know. I'm not apologizing for it, but it's just nice to have some context, It's nice for you guys to know what I'm going through. So anyway, let me say my proper hellos. Hello, Michael, Majimonkichi, Sean, Beth, Saturday night. Hello. Super myth. Hello. You haven't gotten sleep since last week. I see we have a lot of sleepy people in here as well. Saturday night looks like you just had a very tired practice session yourself today. Yeah. You guys feel me, right? So yeah. Thank you, Beth. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you guys notice I am so tired that I don't even care that it is very obvious that I'm wearing the exact same sweater as 2 days ago. Like, that is how tired I am. I was like, do I switch to a different sweater? And then I was just like, nah, this is too comfortable. This sweater is so comfortable. It feels like I'm wearing pajamas. You know, it looks very presentable on camera because it's very new. But yeah. Yes, spiders do be evil. They do be. You know, for some reason, the spiders only ever trip the fire alarm in the middle of the night. It has happened twice now to us. So for us, at least, 100% of the time, the fire alarm is only tripped by spiders in the middle of the night. Yeah. Hey, Rogue, how are you doing? I am so tired. How are you? But yeah, you guys are so sweet. you do you have like full on arachnophobia, Majimonkichi? Yurei, hello, welcome, and you got a new flute. Please tell everyone what flute you got. We are all here to celebrate you. We are all here to celebrate your new baby. Hey, Jay Cortez, how are you? So, Rogue, you fixed the lawnmower and the kitchen sink today. What a fantastically productive day you've had. That is fantastic. Yeah, you're right. I'm sure you're already typing, but we're all very, very excited to know what flute you got. Oh my gosh, that is fantastic. Ugh. Yes. Ooh, took a few days off for once. Yeah, 5-day weekend. Yeah, that sounds great. You jumped out of a moving car because a spider was on the windshield on the outside? No, Majimonkichi. I mean, it sounds like you got out of it fine, but holy crap. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You guys are so sweet. I made the right decision to come here and play because I think chatting with you guys is really helping me to get out of my head. I'm like reading the chat. So just so you know, even if I haven't read your specific message out loud, I am reading everything. You guys are really making it go. That's fantastic. Arnav, hello, welcome. Oh my, did I adjudicate you, Arnav? Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. Or were you adjudicated by other people? Oh my gosh. Wait, my advice helped. Fantastic. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for hopping in here and telling me. Yo, if I ever adjudicate you again, like, let me know who you are. Okay? Would love to take a photo with you. At the end. You were right at the end? Oh my goodness. Oh, fantastic. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that my advice helped. And like, I just want you to know, everyone who played that day, I'm so proud of all of you. So proud of all of you. Y'all did so well. You know, and I, like, from the bottom of my heart, I truly mean it. I love y'all so much. You're amazing. Yes, I was an adjudicator, you right? I just got my paycheck too. Justin, hello, welcome. Just got done with junior year of high school, now into senior. Congratulations. The composer of your show said no pick. You know, sometimes that happens, Justin, just so you know. So I believe, I can't remember where I read this, but I believe on Game of Thrones, there's a reason why there's no flute at all in the soundtrack. And I believe it's because it was like one of the producers or someone or whoever just didn't like the flute. And apparently this is just hearsay. Okay, don't quote me. But from hearsay, I believe they specifically requested no flute. So sometimes it's just the timbres. Some composers just don't like it, and there ain't nothing we can do about it. You know, there ain't nothing we can do about it. Yeah. You're the one that I talked to about the 40 voice motet. I remember you. You did really well. You did very, very well. And like, I'm really, really happy that you know, that you liked what I mentioned. There is so little time to talk to you guys. Oh, fantastic. Some composers are wrong. Oh my God, you guys. You guys are so funny. Man, I'm so glad I came on stream. I'm so glad I came on stream. You guys are the best. Oh, Arnav. Next time, okay, seriously, next time. If you see me again sometime, all right, if you see me around, just come right up to me and reintroduce yourself, just so I like have an idea of exactly who you are as soon as possible. And like you know, let's take a photo or something, yeah? Because that you did really great. You did really great. And honestly, if I had known that you already like watched my stuff, like I would have been I would have been squealing right there. Did Mozart not like to compose for the flute? Yeah, I believe that the concertos were commissioned. I believe they were commissioned. I don't think that he did that out of his own will, if that makes sense. Yeah. You know what's so funny, Cortez? You know his concerto for flute and harp? You know, the one in C major? I used to listen to that every single day. Like when I was a kid, I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I have the Sir James Galway CD. Yes, I guess I'm showing my age, but I had the CD of him playing that, and I memorized it just from listening to it so often, and then growing up to find out that Mozart did not actually really like the flute. Yes, it was, as Cortez is mentioning, is very limited at the time. But now I didn't realize that he also didn't really like the harp either. So it's very ironic that he actually wrote an entire concerto for the flute and harp combined. Yeah. You're too nervous to tell me? Oh, it's okay, Arnav. Okay, I'm almost fairly certain we'll see each other again. So when we do, make sure to tell me. Just come right up to me. Okay, I won't bite. All right. I would love it if you told me. Yeah. Sean, you had the cassette? You know which one I'm talking about, right? The Sir James recording of the Mozart Concerto in C for flute and harp. Thank you, Michael, for dropping by. Thank you. You're so sweet. I had cassettes too. I was at sort of the tail end of the cassette era. I totally had cassettes. I have recordings of me on cassette tape. That's right. How many of you guys do not know what a cassette is? Because I know there are a lot of adults in here, and you guys know what cassette tapes are. But I'm sure that there's a few of you who don't know what cassettes are. Your friend had 8-track tapes. That, I'm just going to straight up tell you guys, that was before my time. That was definitely before my time. Oh, Michael, thank you. Kerulus, hello. You just got the Trevor James copper alloy? Twinsies. It's my backup flute. It's a fantastic flute. Congratulations. The copper on the hedge joint is oxidizing. Oh no. Okay. So, but I guess like you guys have it all arranged that they can do a thing. A Betamax. Oh my gosh, I've only heard of that. Wow, I am very Atari. That's all before my time. Hello, Lewis. How are you? Oh my gosh, there's so many of you in here. It's so, oh my gosh. I made the right choice to stream today. I absolutely did. It's great. It's okay. There's a lot of us in here that are, older. So we're all in good company. And for those of you guys who are younger, it's okay. It's all good. We don't actually really care. We just straight up don't care how old anyone is. As long as you are like respectful and kind to each other. We don't care what age you are here. We're all just here to be nerds about the flute. So it doesn't matter how old you are. Any thoughts on the Marianukroh GX, Arnav? So the Marianukroh GX is fantastic. It is a beautiful flute. You might want to consider, if you're looking into sort of the Japanese flutes, and you're looking into an upgrade that high, you might want to compare all of the Japanese flutes because they all play a little bit differently from each other, but have kind of that Japanese flavor to them, if that makes sense. They play with a lot of finesse and color. So you might want to look at, like, try out a Miramatsu, a Miyazawa, Sankyo. Yeah, those are the big three that I'm thinking of. There's a lot more out there too, but those are the big three. So if you try those out, just to see how they fit you, then you won't limit yourself to just the Marianukroh. But the Marianukroh GX is a beautiful flute. It is a beautiful flute. But yeah, I'm always a big fan of telling you guys to try as many flutes as you can. You'll know when you hit the one that really fits you, because you won't really want to put it down. Were 8 tracks horrible? You guys are the best. Absolutely the best. Okay, I'm going to start practicing now because I don't want to make John wait too long. We're going to do a shorter practice session. As you can see, 30 minutes. So we'll start the timer 30 minutes, and then I'm just going to get through what I can get through in 30 minutes. I think generally speaking, I'm going to try to spend less time on things than I did on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I let myself kind of like take longer to do things because I knew that I was giving myself an hour. This time, I think we'll be a little bit more efficient with the way that we practice, because I think what I want to do is harmonics, della sonorite, a little bit of circular breathing, not too much. I was still practicing on my hand by myself. Little bit of the 480 exercises, like one of them, just really quickly. And then we'll skip the E-Bear movement 1. We will play through movement 2 and just note down the parts that I mess up on. And then I want to start movement 3. I want to start rememorizing movement 3. And then we'll close off with a little bit of Rapid as Wildfires. So does that all sound good? I'm going to just go boom, 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 boom through everything. So we are skipping number 4 for today. Okay? So switching microphones. And we'll switch that off. Okay, let's do this. A little bit of the 480 exercises. 1. Okay. Right, I need to start this. high and back more. Okay. Weirdly enough, I think I'm going a little too far in back. At least that's what I'm feeling. Oh, right, here. I'll actually just pull down both sleeves all the way down. Ah, Arnav, I see. Yeah, I think your description of how you play the Miramatsu sounds like a pretty good contender. Yeah. Would your friends be open to have you just try their Miramatsu? Because you could do that. And you can just straight up try their Miramatsu and see how you react to it. Okay, so let's do this one. All right, we are doing the second way. Okay, got it. With the low register a bit because I'm too tense, so I need to relax into those low notes. To keep telling myself to relax into those low notes because my default instinct is to push. practice face. It's my like concentration face, right? All right, let's do a little bit of circular breathing. You know, Arnav, you never know. So instead of just asking your flute friends, because you were mentioning that you don't really hang out with them outside of like flute practice and ensemble, instead of just asking them to try their flute, you can ask if you guys can trade and try each other's flutes. Because that's always something that's pretty fun to do amongst fluties, you know? Then that way it won't sound like you're just trying to take from them, you know? It's an interpersonal relationship trick, you know? Is you always want things to be even and equal, right? You don't want to be the one constantly taking from other people, nor do you always want to be the one always giving, because that's also not good. It's a give and take, you know? Something to think about. I'm like snorting. I think I have to do it step by step. I have to first just push out residual air a few times, and then I need to inhale while pushing out residual air. Okay, yeah, that's what I have to do. I have to first start training myself by just pushing out residual air to get a feeling of how that feels. Do that a few times and then inhale while I do it. I have to breathe it all out first. Okay. Faster than 2 days ago. That's faster than 2 days ago. Okay. We're calling that good. That's my circular breathing practice of today. Yeah, exactly. You have to just do it over and over and over. But we have other things to do right now, so we're just gonna move on. I'm gonna see, just because I'm lazy, I'm gonna see if I can find. Okay, so we're on 161. All right, can I find 161? Is 161 cut off? It is barely not cut off. So we'll do it. All right. Yeah, just a hair too rolled in. Probably should do that again. We'll take it. We'll take it. Welcome back, Michael. Hello, Unsphered. How are you? Is the head joint work throwing you back to the days of learning spitting rice to learn embouchure? Yeah. It's so weird, man. I do feel like I'm like starting from scratch. So this should be fun. More aware of when I play higher, I need it to ride higher in the mouth, higher and back. Spitting rice, yeah. So, Arnav, if you read what Majimon Kichi wrote, yeah, it's actually kind of ingenious to teach specifically tonguing on the flute as if you're spitting rice. So if you're to put like a grain of rice here and then spit it out, whatever you're doing with your tongue is actually how you tongue on the flute. Because you'll notice that you start with your tongue forward and then you release it with a puff, with a supported puff of air. That's actually how you tongue on the flute. It's pretty genius if you ask me. Okay, so what is after 161? 161 is E, so C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. Or is 161? Okay, so we're on 294 next. There we go. Okay. Let's try out arm movement 2. So, go. Left shoulder. You catching that too? chromatic. Once more. I think the ending can go a little slower, but okay. I have made a note in my head of the couple of spots. One is right at the beginning. Thank you. Ariel, hello, welcome, welcome. And thank you so much. I'm playing into my left shoulder for the high notes. Ah, got it. Okay, good. Good to know. Oh, and Spirit, I saw that email. I just didn't have time to reply. I read all my emails today, but I didn't actually reply to any of them yet. Excellent. Okay. I want to review a couple more parts. Okay. That's the part I need to. Okay. All right. That was better than Wednesday, so we take it. We don't have a lot of time left, so we're just gonna start looking a bit There is some memory of how this goes. Okay, I think actually my technique is just straight up better these days. Okay, that's comforting. Okay. Can I get away with harmonics there? Do I have to do the real fingerings? It's a concerto, right? People aren't going to be listening to me way up close up to my face, right? Right? Remind movement 3 that you're not trapped in here with it, but it's trapped in here with you. Okay, I like it. Okay. Slow down the attitude. Okay. Repeat it a few more times to get that opening. Okay. Getting there. All right. We just keep those repetitions coming. surprised that I'm remembering this pretty quickly. Okay. I just want to play a little bit more of it. Some of it is not. Can you guys hear that? Better than before now? I feel like it is. It's cleaner, isn't it? I'm better! This is what happens when you practice. Okay. We'll call that, we're overtime already, so we'll just do a little bit of Rapid as Wildfires. Arnav, yeah, you notice the dynamics? I finally noticed them now. I was playing it way too aggressively before. I think it's supposed to be kind of like cheeky, you know? I am kind of somewhat basing it on how Jasmine Choi played Cachaturian. She kind of had that like cheeky attitude too, you know? And I was like, oh, I like that. Okay. We are going to I think I'm going to practice the last page of the Rapid as Wildfires. This is why I have to always do a little bit of Genshin stuff, because I feel like I need to know how my real sound actually sounds, and then I have to put it on to the other stuff. Oh, this might be a little slobbery. Oh my gosh. Do you know that? Okay. You know, since we're putting this down. Arnav, please tell me you recognize that. That is from Sumeru. I love Sumeru music. It's just, it's so good. practiced in a little while. No. I'm getting it wrong. We're going to do that one more time. Yeah, there. There, now it's gone, Unspheric. All right, let me just check with Hubs to make sure he doesn't need me. Go to musescore.com and look up Sumeru flute, and you'll find a bunch of these. I had to do some of that by ear because I kind of forgot it. what the horns do right there. So that one is another one that I need to review a bit. Oh, it's so good. So Arnav, I guess you play Genshin. Like, are you noticing that with each new region, it's like the composer is trying to see how much flute he can get away with? Do you notice that? Like, every part, like, Mondstadt. And then you have Lyria, which is what I was doing here. Like there's flute in that as well, like the Chinese flute. Inazuma also has a lot too. I need to learn the Inazuma themes. There's one that's like really like haunting. Like if I just look up Inazuma flute, I might find just like a medley or something. There's Ayaka's. Oh, Ayaka's dance is also. It's just so beautiful. Oh, okay. Hubs is just DDRing. Well, if we just do Ayaka's dance. And then Sumeru is like flute everywhere. Absolutely freaking everywhere. You know? That one. I think it starts off with saxophone and then like goes into the flute. Like hey, no worries, Arnav. Who cares about being a beginner in Genshin? Honestly, Genshin is just a great game to just walk around and listen to the music. This is amazing. All right, I believe I need to go and have dinner with Hubs. because he's just DDRing while he waits for me to finish. So, and I've gone way over time because I freaking love Genshin music. But yeah, I really need to actually play the Iber with this tone. Yeah, there's just something about like when I get to play music that I just feel really drawn to, and like it just resonates with me, you know. It's so great. All right, so yeah, right before this I was doing my part of prepping dinner, so it's not just John cooking. We do sort of like a tag team type of thing. So I do a lot of the prep work, but he did some of the prep work this time too. But most of the time it's me doing prep stuff, and then Hub's doing I might as well just sit. Oi. And we can switch to this. There we go. Yeah, normally I do most of the prep work, and then Hubs does the cooking, because he prefers the cooking part, like the stove part or the oven part, more than I do. I prefer doing prep work. So we kind of make a really good team, you know? Thank you, Victor. Yeah, I am taking Monday off. I don't know if I'm going to practice. We'll see. I may end up not practicing because I think we plan to be out of the house that day. So it's okay. It is what it is. You can't, it's okay to take a break every now and then. Kind of like yesterday. Although yesterday I did a lot of playing. It's just not stuff for like my own practicing. What are we having for dinner? We are having slow cooked jalapeno pork. So we bought, it is not a cuisine from any ethnicity or culture. It's just something we made up. So we just bought a huge pork shoulder roast because it was on sale. And then I chopped it up and used the bone because it was bone in. We're using the bone to make a simple bone broth on the side. Don't throw away your bones, okay? You use it all up. So we're making a bone broth that we probably will make rice with later. We try to make most of our rice with broths because it just like enriches the flavor, and it's also like actually kind of healthier because you get all the collagen and all the goodies that you get from bone broths. I am very sorry if you are vegan or vegetarian while watching this. I'm so sorry. I respect it. But I am not vegetarian. And then we are, right. So it's like a slow cooked pork. Like I chopped it up into like slightly bigger than bite-sized pieces. And then we are slow cooking it with jalapeno and onion. And then we're having that over chicken broth rice. So we have rice that we made previously with chicken broth. And that is going to be delicious. So we're very much looking forward to that. Yeah. Yeah, it was on sale. Yeah. I think for John and I, we have never stopped grocery shopping the way we learned to, which both of us, him more so than I, but we both started grocery shopping for ourselves when we're in school. For him, he started much earlier than me. I started in my master's, but because that's when I started living on my own. But for John, he started grocery shopping for himself when he went to university for his bachelor's degree. So he's been doing it a lot longer than me, and neither of us have broken our habit of basically shopping around the sales. That's how, like, our diet is basically based on what is on sale. Yeah, it makes you very creative. It makes you look up recipes that you normally would never try. And then once you look up enough recipes and you try enough stuff, you kind of learn the ropes of like what works and why it works just from doing it yourself. And then so we have been just doing that, just learning over the years together. And then now we came up with this random recipe of like a slow cooked jalapeno pork. Every dish has got a story there. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. That's where all the world's best cuisines come from. Cheap peasant food. Yeah, I mean, you just make do with what you got, right? So yeah. Boil your noodles in broth instead of water. Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds really good. Yupeng Chen is a clarinet player. Yes, Unsphered. You're absolutely right. Yupeng Chen is a clarinet player. But if you like, we found some of his music from before he started writing for Genshin, and he still loves the flute. He was writing for just like they're like Chinese songs, they're Chinese pop songs. And he still puts the flute in there. He loves the flute so much. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's fantastic. Honestly, Genshin is like, out of all of like the video game soundtracks that I've ever heard, it's the most amount of flute in it. It's just every region has more and more flute. I'm very excited for Fontaine. Very excited for Fontaine. I hope Fontaine has, like, I really hope it digs into some French romantic music for the flute, because that was where our modern metal flute was born, was in the romantic era. And like in terms of the method that we follow now to play, it's the French flute school. So like there's a very selfish part of me that really hopes that we hear something that sounds like French romantic music for the flute, like something Gobert-esque, you know what I mean, Foray-esque, that type of sound, the Tafnel sound, the like ridiculous over the top. It's supposed to be like steampunk France, I think. That's what Fontaine, I think, is supposed to be. Yeah, the Bem flute, exactly. We have actually made our own chili oil. It like weirdly is very easy to make. So if you guys like look up a recipe about chili oil, it's actually very easy to make. Weirdly, and it's delicious when you make it yourself, because you can like add things and make it your own the way that you want. Yeah, exactly. Cadenza, exactly. Like I really hope. How many minutes is my vlog? I don't know. Right now, it seems like it might be on the 7 to 10 minute range, somewhere around there. Maybe longer. I'm not sure. I'm not done editing it yet, so don't know. Anyway, I really should go because I am done cleaning up. So I love you all so very much. Thank you for just being a wonderful crowd and being here with me and letting me be my lower energy self. It's nice to know that I don't have to put up a show, and I can just be real. So thank you. I really appreciate that. I know that as a content creator, I am very spoiled to have such an understanding community. So thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. Thank you guys for coming here. Really, I wouldn't be able to do this if not for you guys in the chat. So thank you. I love y'all so very, very much. And please have a wonderful weekend. I don't know how much I'm going to be streaming this weekend. We'll just play it by ear. If I feel like practicing, I'll just practice. If I don't, then at the very least, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I have a feeling I'm going to get the itch to practice. So we'll see. All right. I love you so. Wow, I'm tired. I should go and get something to eat. I love you all so much. Please stay happy, healthy, and safe. And I will see you sometime around. All right. Learn music. Hi. I'm so sorry to have missed you. All right, later. Bye.